Hey, we back. We're here with more robots, and we're going to be talking about something that people ask a lot. Not gonna lie, and I feel like it should be fairly obvious what the answer is, and that is gambling. Is it worth doing? Can you make money off it? How do you make money off it? Is it rigged? You know. But yes, that's what we're talking about today. You see a lot of people coming onto servers with like basically no money, and they say, "Oh no, I lost all my money." And well, I'll tell you what they lost it doing. They lost it doing gambling. Right? That's always the case. Right? So, does that mean that it's not worth it? Well, in short, yes, that's exactly what it means. Gambling is not worth it. It used to be worth it. It used to be worth it for two reasons, and they were both exploits. The coin flip, which is here. Oh, coin flip. Let's say I do 1,000. This used to be predictable. In part. It took a bit of practice, but I know that personally I could win the coin flip about 80% of the time, and obviously that means it's exploitable. However, this was changed many years ago. It's not the case anymore. So the coin flip, you can still make a lot of money off the coin flip because it is a flat 50-50 chance. Let's say I had lost this one. We could double down, do a 2,000 bet, and then assuming I won the 2,000 bet instead, then I would get my 1,000 profit overall. And you can keep doubling down. And as long as you put a small amount of money in at the start, you can keep doubling down all the way up to the limit, and you're pretty much guaranteed to win something. Because, of course, the chances of you losing like 10 coin flips in a row is super low. But there's two reasons why it's still not worth doing. First of all, because the profit that you make is pretty pathetic. I could do this starting at 1,000, but you look at my money, do I really need to make 1,000 currency? No, I don't think so. I don't think that's going to help me. And the worst case scenario is that you do lose like 10 times in a row. You get all the way up to the 50,000 coin flip limit, and now suddenly you can't double down anymore. This 50,000 coin flip limit needs to be changed because that was implemented back when 50,000 was an insane amount of money, and now 50,000 is basically nothing. Getting 50,000 takes like a day or two, whereas back in the day it would take months. So they need to change that limit, but I understand why they haven't, and given that, it is a bit of a risk putting your money into coin flip and doubling down, because then you end up losing like 100,000 money and you only stand to gain 1,000 at a time. And I'll tell you, you can lose this coin flip many times in a row. Yes, it may be unlikely, but personally my record is 14 losses in a row. Obviously, this was after it was patched so that it was no longer predictable. Back when it was predictable, that kind of thing wouldn't happen. Another exploit was with the Blackjack. You can have a look at Blackjack here. You can actually shorten it to BJ, can't you? Well, I didn't. There we go, 17. Pff, wow, what a garbage roll. I guess we'll just stop there. Hey, we got it there. Nice, okay. So yeah, Blackjack. Clearly, I'm doing well on the gambling at the moment, but it's all 50-50 chances, basically. The Blackjack used to have an exploit as well. Personally, I never actually figured out what it was. I still don't know to this day what the exploit on Blackjack was, but I know it was patched. So, whatever it was, you can't do it anymore. And I know that day, that was a major exploit. Everyone had their accounts set back like a few days when they fixed that one, which was sad, but yeah, understandable. So yeah, there you go. Blackjack exploit used to exist. However, now neither of these exploits exist, and I'm pretty sure there aren't any other ones. It's been a long time since these commands were added, and I think if there were more exploits, we would probably know about it. There are other types of gambling. There's slots. I can put some money into slots. If I win this as well, I'm lucky. Oh no, I didn't. Well, I didn't lose my money at least. You can kind of tell, like, if you get an eggplant in your first slot, you're pretty much guaranteed to get eggplants in the second two slots, so that's fun. Again, it's just things like that with experience, but that's not really helping you, being able to predict it halfway through the slot rolls, you know? So, yeah, oh well. But yes, this one is pretty much the same as the coin flip. I don't know if what the percentage chance of winning on the slots are, because it might still be 50-50, it might work out to that, it might be a bit more, it might be a bit less. I imagine it wouldn't be a bit more, otherwise why would you not just spam slots all the time? I imagine it's likely to be a little less, maybe like 48% or something. But yeah, if you want to ask on the official OO server, you can maybe find out. Who knows? But anyway, yes, so that's the other one. And then the last one is the lottery. Now the lottery is like the lottery in real life. You have a very small percentage chance of winning, even if you put like 100,000 in, which is the limit. But then if you win, you get, 50 million odd. And this will probably go up. I mean, it ends at 12 AM PST. Does it say... Ah, there we go, 15 hours. I don't know why I didn't see that. But yeah, so this will probably go up to like 70 million or something before the end. So if you win this, you get into like the top 200 on currency. But of course, like 1,500 people put money in, and only one of them's going to win it. If you want to win it, you probably want to be putting in 100,000 at the max, but you're going to end up spending a lot of money trying to win this. And statistically, I'm pretty sure OO doesn't take any profit from this, So your chance of winning back is the same as your chance of losing, pretty much. In terms of the amount of money you put in. Like, if you kept putting 100,000 in every single time up until you'd put like 50 million total, then you would have had like the same amount of chance of winning, right? It's that kind of deal, I'm pretty sure. But that means that it's not profitable, right? So yes, that's all the gambling types, and no, none of them are statistically profitable. Obviously, with something like the lottery, if you're lucky, then you profit a lot. With the slots, the blackjack, and the coin flip with the 50,000 limit, it's basically pointless because 50,000 is super easy to make just naturally. I mean, let's see how quickly I can make 50,000. Oh look, it appears I have made considerably more than 50,000, just like that. Now I understand you might not have a thick zoo that you can just sell like that, but honestly this only took me a few days to save up, so, Go max out your hunt bot. It'll get you a lot more money than losing all your money on coin flipping, But yes, there's a lot of ways to make money. If you want, I've got a video about it. But gambling is not really the way. I would not advise gambling because you stand to gain very little and you stand to lose all of your money. It's the same as in real life gambling, That's not to say don't ever do gambling. On OO bot. In real life it might be a different matter. But on OO bot, I mean, it doesn't matter if you lose your money, I've just done like 4 gamble. Oh no, I didn't actually put the lottery in. Well, let's do it then. Lottery. I'll put in 10,000. Yay! Winning chance 0.01%. Stonks. That's 10,000 down the drain then, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, gambling can be fun on here, Blackjack, that's a good game. I'll play Blackjack, that's great, and it is fun when you do win. But in terms of making money, it's not efficient, especially with things like this, which you can't really make a large amount of money anyway. Like I say, the 50,000 cap is pretty garbage, and they need to increase that if they realistically want people to have any chance of making money on anything other than the lottery. Obviously, though, the lottery you can win a lot. It didn't used to be this much, but nowadays when people have loads of money, getting up to 50 million every day, absolutely. So, yeah, I'm not saying, again, put money into lottery. You can if you want, but do it for fun. Don't do it because you think it's profitable. That's the point I'm trying to make. Gambling can be fun. In real life as well, perhaps. But on OO it's free, so we'll go ahead. But don't expect to make money from it, because the chances are you won't. Anyway, I've waffled about absolutely nothing for now 9 minutes, so I'm going to end this video here. Bye!